Hello everyone. So today I will be talking about the differences between American schools and Korean schools. You guys really wanted this, so here it is. I asked you guys and you guys said yes, please. Okay, like most comments in my last video were about the culture shock video, so here it is. Now, disclaimer, I am only talking about elementary schools and I'm only talking about my elementary school because I'm pretty sure that all the schools have their own ways of doing things. I know this for a fact because my friends have different experiences already than I do, so this is just about my school and my experience. I teach 3rd grade and I teach 6th grade, so I don't know anything about 1st, 2nd, 4th, and 5th. So that is what I would like to say before I begin the video. So let's get started. So culture shock number 1. I thought that when I taught English that I would have like my own classroom, you know, like in elementary school in America, the students when they have art class or band class or whatever class that's not taught by their regular teacher, they leave. They go to the other class, you know. But here they just stay. They stay in their seats. They stay in their classroom unless they have PE or they have to go to the bathroom. They literally stay in their classroom. So I thought that was really weird. I have to actually go to each class, and because I'm a visitor teacher, because I'm not like their homeroom teacher, you know, 1st period I'm on 3rd floor teaching the class. 2nd period I'm on 4th floor. 3rd period, you know, I'm just running. I'm the one. The English teachers are the ones that have to run up and down to each class. Some periods we don't have any breaks, so like one period will end at 9:30 and the next period will start at 9:30, like legit. Like, so we have to literally like rush to the next class to teach the next class. So the longest break between periods is 5 minutes. So sometimes a period will have 5 minutes and the other time period will have 0 minutes in between. Okay, so I was like, the kids have more energy than me, so why can't they run? Why can't they run to the English class, you know? But anyway, that is culture shock number 1, which brings me into culture shock number 2, that they're staying in class all day. What do they also do in the classroom? Eat lunch, okay? I thought that every school had a cafeteria. Well, maybe that's just the American in me. We have cafeterias. In my school, we do not have a cafeteria. So how do they eat? Where do they eat? In their classroom. So the lunch ladies, which they are just phenomenal, okay, like to the T. They make like the best gourmet meals, okay, 5-star Michelin meals, okay, like you really heard it from me. And they really just they have like these buffet style lunches. So they have these trays and they have like this huge pot of soup and this huge pot of noodles and this huge pot of vegetables and this huge pot, like a huge pot of rice. And like every class gets its own like buffet style, including the teachers. So I share my buffet style lunch with like 5 or 6 other teachers, so I really can eat as much as I want. And let me tell you guys, when I say 5-star Michelin, there is no exaggeration in that, okay? It is delicious. You want to get 2nd and 3rds and 4ths, but you gotta remember, you're in Korea, okay? They don't be doing that, okay? You gotta keep it to 1 serving, but one day. Anyway, the lunch is delicious. But yeah, the kids eat lunch in the class and the teachers eat lunch in their little office, which brings me to culture shock number 3. The teachers have their own little offices, okay? There is no teacher's lounge. In American schools, there are teacher's lounges, and so the teacher either sits in their classroom or they go to the teacher's lounge, you know, to make food, have coffee, whatever. There's no such thing of that in Korea, okay? So the homeroom teachers, their classroom is their office, okay? And the English teachers, there's a lot of us English teachers. We're the ones who have our little offices, and it's so cute. It's like we have our own little, like it's like there's like 4 teachers in each room, so we all have our own little, our snack machines and our coffees and our games and all that kind of stuff. It's so cute and I love it, and it actually helps me get closer to some of the teachers because it's just like us 4, like 4 women, just us 4 in there all day. Well, not all day, but like most of the day, talking, gossiping, eating lunch together, having coffee, snacks, whatever. They're like, Bria, you want a break time? And I'm like, yes. And we'll go and we'll just sit at a desk together and we'll just chat, whatever. But I think it's not as crowded because the other teachers have their own offices, so they don't need to come to ours. So it's just us 4, Fab 4 crew, and you know, I think that's pretty cool. Culture shock thing number 4. As a foreigner, I am like a celebrity in the school, and I really didn't know that would happen. in America, everyone is from everywhere in the whole world. So it's not like weird to see like a black person or a white person or an Asian person or a Hispanic person. You know, it's just not, it's not odd. Okay, you just see them. So teachers are popular if they're really cool, you know, but that's really about it. And yeah, that's really about it, if the teacher is just cool. But you have to know the teacher to know that they're cool, you know what I'm saying? So teachers aren't really, kids aren't like running down saying like hi like to the same teacher. But for me, I have there's 1,600 students in my school. 1,600. And I'm not counting the teachers and the other staff, okay? 1,600 students. So, and out of all of the people in that school, I am the only person that's not Korean, okay? Like everywhere I go, everyone's like, like every time like I'm walking down the stairs and I'm behind the kid, and then they just like look back and they always have a take, and they're like, hi, and they bow to me, hi, like that. Like the teachers also, they see me, they're like, oh, hello. They try to speak English, you know, because I'm not supposed to know Korean, but I do. So they're like, oh, hello, you know. So everyone's just like, oh my god, who's that? Oh, so the first like 2 weeks, it was really so awkward because everyone would just stare. All the kids would stare, like all 16, I mean really all of them. And everywhere, so I would like rush to my little office because I just did not like, I just felt so uncomfortable in the hallways. And so I was like, I just cannot wait to meet my students and get to know them so that they can know that I'm like friendly or I'm not weird, you know. But now, you know, be careful what you wish for, because now all of my students have met me at least twice already. It's just all everywhere. Hi teacher, hi teacher, hi teacher. Running down the hall. Hi teacher, hi teacher. Everyone, hi, hello, hi. Like every time I am not in my private office, it's just hi teacher, hi Bria teacher, hi. And like they'll run up to me and they'll tap me and I'm like, yes, and they'll go, hi, and I'm like, hi, and then they'll run away. And the next person, and they'll come to me and I'm like, yes, hi, and then they'll run away. I'm like, hi. So it's really sad for the other teachers. Like if I'm walking with a Korean teacher next to me, the kids will be like, hi teacher, and then look at the other teacher and they'll go, annyeonghaseyo, like, hi teacher. And so like in class when we're saying goodbye, like, okay, the teacher will go, okay, annyeong. And so instead of them saying like it back, they'll be like, bye teacher, bye Bria teacher, bye. Like they only talk to me, you know, like they're not talking to the other teacher ever. Like every time they speak English, obviously they're talking to me. So they just completely ignore the other teachers all the time. Like if I'm near them, or that you see the shift, like annyeonghaseyo versus hi. So and then I heard like other grades, like I don't teach 4th and 5th grade, so the other grades have asked their teachers, why don't we get the foreign teacher? So the other teachers are like, Bria, you're like a celebrity here, like all the kids only care about you, they only say hi to you, like they only want to talk to you. And I'm like, it's I'm like kind of enjoying it, but it is like tiring, because when I get home from work I'm so exhausted because the whole day, you know, like, you know, celebrities are always like, you know, they always have to smile, you know. So I'm like, at the end of the day, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so exhausted from like being like hi, oh hi, like all the time. So but it's cute, I like it. Culture shock number 5. Now I told you that I have lots of, I teach 3rd grade and I teach 6th grade, but I didn't tell you how many students that was. When I teach 22 classes a week, 22 different classes a week. Each class has 22 to 25 students. So you do the math. How many kids am I teaching? If I teach 22 classes a week and there's about 22 to 25 students in each class. I literally teach between 500 and 600 students per week. Different students per week. And that is the most overwhelming thing I've ever heard. And I really should not have done the math before I started teaching classes, because I was like, how am I going to teach 500 to 600 students every week and get to know them? Everyone's wearing masks. And like, it was really overwhelming. Now, like I said, there are 1,600 students in this school. So I teach like, I don't know the math, but I teach 600 of those students. So it's very overwhelming, but I am starting to get to know them. I mean, some of them, you know, I'm trying to learn names and stuff. So it is really cool to like recognize your students, you know, and it's only like the first month, so I can't wait till the end of the semester or the end of the first year. I wonder like if I'm actually going to remember like every student, if I'm going to get to know, well, not probably get to know, that's a little ambitious, you know what I mean, but like, you know, if I just, you know, understand each student, I want to see, you know, that is something that I want to see. Now in America, you might have that many students, like if you're the PE teacher or the art teacher, like a class that everyone has to take will be like, yeah, PE. So I feel for you PE teachers in America, okay? But I was not expecting that many students. Culture shock number 6. So the students are like so honest, especially when they like make them, when they're in trouble, they don't lie. Like every time the students forget their homework, even if they're 8 years old, which they are, the teacher like scolds them like, stand up if you didn't do your homework. And if it was me, I wouldn't stand. You know, how would they know? How would they know? You know, like, I'm just gonna sit here. They're not gonna know that I did it or didn't do it. But the children, they're honest, okay? And they stand up like this, and the teacher's like, why didn't you do your homework? And like they have to, like some classes they have to go one by one and say why they didn't. And so the little 8-year-old's like, because when because like it's so sad, it's so cute, but they're like, oh, but I didn't do my homework because like, and teacher's like, nah, you need to do your homework. Like they scold them, and like the kids, I think they're just used to it. Like yesterday I had a class and it was like 6 kids who forgot to bring their English notebook, and she was like, if you didn't bring your notebook, come up to the front of the class. And they came up, they really got up and went to the front of the class, embarrassment and all. I was like, these kids really like tell the truth here. Like she's like, why didn't you bring your notebook? You need to bring your notebook. 6 people didn't bring their notebook. Now like I said, it's 22 to 25 people in this class, so I mean, I would just give them a piece of paper and say, write on this, just remember to bring the notebook next time. Like I feel like in America, the teachers are more lenient. They're like, you know, all right, you forgot, little Billy forgot his pencil. Does anyone have a pencil? Or here's a pencil. Just make sure you remember your pencil next time. You know, it's not like, why didn't you have a pencil? You know, so but yeah, the scolding and the honesty from the children are really mind-blowing. Really, I'm like, wow, you guys are phenomenal. You guys are gonna make it far. Wow. Number 7, the shoes. So in school, I wear slippers. Everyone wears slippers or like some kind of comfy shoes, like literally the most unprofessional shoes. Like you can have like your furry slides, whatever you want, okay, just as long as they're not your outdoor shoes. So I have like my little Nike slides on, you know. You're not supposed to wear shoes inside the school, so you all day long I'm just wearing like slippers, and I think that is the best thing in the whole world, okay? Because in America, obviously, you just wear your shoes. That's it. You walk into school with shoes, whatever. In Korea, though, they do not be wearing shoes inside, okay? So, so yeah, I feel like my feet never hurt at the end of the day, because I'm always in the most comfortable like slippers, and you know, it's great. And the kids, they don't wear shoes in school. Like nobody wears shoes in the school, so you have to take your shoes off and you put them like in a little cubby, okay? And then you just walk around the whole day, you know, all nice and comfy. So I think that's pretty nice. Number 8. Now in American TV shows and stuff, you see that there's a class president and vice president, but when did that happen? In high school, not in elementary school. Why do we need a class president and vice president and secretary, all that kind of stuff in elementary school? But they do it, and they have like a whole elections from the 3rd grade, 4th grade, 5th grade, and 6th grade. They hold class elections, and each class, not like the class of 3rd grade. It's like each class has their own president, okay? Because they're always in the classroom. So it's cool because in the beginning of class, the president has to go like, attention, and everyone's like, and they're like, hello, and they bow, everyone bows together, boom, okay, and the teacher bows back. So the first time I was like, you know, like, okay, We bowing? All right, cool. But now, you know, they're like, attention. And everyone bows and I'm like, because I get it, okay? I don't know why they're doing it. Maybe just to say hello or whatever, but they do it every class, you know. It's like, okay, person's like, and everyone's like, in their seats and hello. So I think that's so cute. Probably because they're kids and they're all like militarized. I don't know, like it's actually kind of sad, but I just think it's cute. Number 9. So in American schools, there are janitors in the school. They clean the room, they clean the school, you know, the whole gist, okay? You have people who clean the school. But in Korea, there is not a single janitor. You know why? Because the children are the janitors. Yes, they are. They're the ones that clean. They're the ones that sweep. They're the ones that mop, okay? They do everything. I'm like, oh my god, look at these little kids cleaning up. Like, okay, can you wipe that? You missed a spot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, wipe the window a little better. You know what I mean? Like, but no, they're just like so well trained here. You know, like there is no way you would get any student in America to sweep up a dirty classroom or mop. You're asking my child? You're telling my child to mop the floor? That's what the parents would say in America. Is my child Cinderella? You telling my child to clean? They're here to learn. Why they cleaning? I send my child to school to learn. You know what I'm saying? But in Korea, it's not like that, okay? They just always have a broom. Like every time I see them with like on break, like when they have in between classes, there's a student that has a broom. And I'm just like, they're just always cleaning their classroom. Like their school is always top notch, spotless, and I've not once ever seen a janitor, okay? And the teachers, we clean our office too. Yes, we take out the trash. They're like, Bria, you want to go on a field trip? And I'm like, yeah. Like, where? And they were like, to the dumpster. So like the teachers, so we take our trash from our office and we go downstairs outside and we, you know, handle our business. We have like a vacuum cleaner and a mop and whatever, all that stuff in our office too. So it's everyone's job to clean up their space, and I just think that it's just okay, it's pretty cool. And number 10, okay, I brush my teeth more than I have ever brushed my teeth in America, okay? In school, you just don't brush your teeth. Like, why? Who brings a toothbrush and a toothpaste to school? I mean, unless they're like parents are dentists, you know? But in Korea, you brush your teeth after every meal. So after lunch, all the teachers brush their teeth together. Okay, it's kind of cute, like a little bonding. Like we just ate together, never brushed our teeth together. Like slow down. Like you didn't buy me dinner first, but you know, whatever. I guess I'll brush my teeth with you. We're taking that step already. So yes, I no one told me though. Like no one judges you out loud. I'm sure they judge you inside. No one judges you if you don't bring a toothbrush. So I didn't know I was supposed to bring one, and so I just was noticing like after every meal, the teachers would brush their teeth, and I was like, should I bring a toothbrush? And they're like, you don't have to. But Korean food is like a lot of small, like tiny particles in our foods, you know, like the seasonings or whatever, like rice, you know, and it's easy for food to get stuck in their teeth. Like unlike America, who we just have like French fries for lunch and stuff, like that's not a tiny particle. So because the Korean foods are tinier, then the foods get stuck in the teeth, so they brush their teeth after every meal, which you're supposed to do anyway, but Koreans literally take it seriously. I mean, I'm like, they don't care. Like, I'm just like brushing my teeth, you know, like spitting in the sink. Like, they're just like, that's like the most normal thing to them. So that was cool. But those are my top 10 things. I'm sure I will learn more. This is only my first month of teaching, but I'm sure I will learn a lot more interesting, cool things. I am having so much fun here, and I'm probably going to stay here for a long time already. Hopefully that my mind doesn't change, but I'm loving everything about schools in Korea, and I'm just excited to learn more. So if you have any more questions or something I didn't answer, then you can comment below. Okay, and I will see you later. Peace.